Hey, family.
It's your girl Nancy Drew,
And Mama C.
and we're back with another episode of Two Black Mothers. Make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. And leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Go
Time
to
for
bed.
bed. Two Black Mothers.
All right. So today is
Manic Monday.
Manic Monday, 1800.
Yes. I need a whole
It's
glass of this tonight.
today is our Cinco de Mayo, and we are
Oh,
making
yeah.
drinks. Hmm?
I said, oh, that's what it is.
Yes, because we are making drinks today. Woo! And she got a look. I got a little glass like that too. I should have made me a drink.
You should have tell one of the kids to bring you one.
Oh, they ain't worth a quarter. I think one outside, one sleep, and the other one in bed. Okay, so we have not talked over the weekend. It has been plenty of hot topics over the weekend. Um,
Yes.
we are going to jump right into it. As you were stating before we got on here, that Keith Lee had a bad experience with some greens.
Yes. How do we get? I'm sorry. He had a bad experience with some greens. Yes, and it is just it's all over. I just don't understand. Like, what happened, and why did he just not cut it out? Like, why
Yes,
didn't he just cut it out?
I think that because he don't want to just show the good stuff. I mean, he do give stuff bad ratings sometimes. He'll be like, it wasn't for me, it wasn't for my taste buds or whatever. But I think the spitting out was extreme because he got extreme fans. So
Mm-hmm.
I think that he should not have spit the greens out because he didn't rate all the food bad. He was like, oh, this was pretty good. This was pretty good. And then he got to them greens and was like, and spit them
Zero
out.
out of 10.
Yeah.
Zero out of 10.
He could have just did the Dre. If he would have did that, it would have made it funny. And he could have continued on. But the spitting out and act like he was about to die, that it just went bad. And people have been doing bad Google reviews on this lady's business. And she said this is how they paid their bills. It's a family-owned business. And she did make a video stating that, they do make them fresh every day. And she doesn't know what happened because people were saying you put chitlins in the greens because they thought the bite that he took was chitlins. Do you have the clip?
That's fat. It was fat. Let's see. Yeah. I just want to have okay. Yeah, let's go to he got 17 million views on this one.
Mm.
Me and my family were driving around Michigan when we got this DM. You can pause to read if you would like to. I got it. Let's try it and rate it 1 to 10. We spent $90.63. The customer service, my family said, while the people were extremely nice, the wait time was extensive. We only got 3 plates. An hour and a half is kind of extensive if you ask me. I will say, in my opinion, a big nod to their customer service is the fact they own DoorDash. I can only imagine doing walk-ins and DoorDash in a small space like this, so I respect it. Actually, the wait time could be because people are starting to hear about it and they trying it and they packing this liquor store
They
out.
were very crowded. She did say that.
But nonetheless, I'm gonna show you everything I got and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 to 10. Lamb chop.
The first problem is that this restaurant is in a liquor store. So that might have been the first problem. Like somebody who was cooking the greens might have had a drink before they cooked. Because I ain't never heard of a restaurant inside of a liquor store. I done heard of some tacos inside the gas station. I done heard of fried chicken in the gas station.
Mm-hmm.
I have not heard of soul food in the liquor store. Where they at?
Detroit? Did they say Detroit?
Yeah.
That's why.
That's why. Mm-hmm. And then another thing. If I wrote Keith Lee on Friday, from that Friday to the next Friday, I'm going to make sure everything is fresh because I don't know when he might pop up.
But you said that they made the greens fresh on
Well, that's
every
what she
day.
said, but I'm just saying, I mean, because somebody else, the other boy that do the reviews, Chime Time.
Mm-hmm.
Chime Time has been there before, and he did a review. He said the greens was good. So I think that he just ended up with a bad batch.
Oh, so
And
somebody
maybe
did taste the greens. Like you need to taste greens to make sure.
And that's what I'm saying. That in the liquor store, somebody might have had a drink on the day that they was cooking the greens. Sipping that and making greens may go wrong. But if you wrote him a message and said, "Come by our family business," I would think that you would be there, because she didn't say she made them greens.
Who she made them greens? Who made the greens?
She didn't say she did. She said the greens are made fresh every day.
How many people in there cooking?
None. I don't know. Go ahead and play. Go ahead.
But let's go back just a little bit. A little bit. A little bit.
Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Right here. This place got a 4.4 out of 1,700 rating. 820 people reorder. So they have the business. They do good.
What you looking at? I can't see. Okay. Yeah, they have good ratings. I'm telling you, they have good reviews. People have said the food was good. Chime Time is one person that will tell you if your food nasty. He said the food was good. I think that whoever made the greens did not taste them. And they might have been from the day before. She said that they sell out of greens most of the time. So maybe that time they didn't sell out the greens, and the next day, what?
No, they sold off the greens. He came too early, and them greens wasn't ready yet. That's what it was. Them greens wasn't ready yet, because you can't eat if they're collards now. You can't eat no greens that's not ready. They can't be cooking for 2 minutes and you think they're gonna be good. No, that's not how they work.
But they look cooked. Let's see. Let's look at the plate.
Okay.
It's like this, so I respect it. Actually, the wait time could be because people are starting to hear about it and they trying it and they packing this liquor store
They
out.
were very crowded. She did say that.
But nonetheless, I'm gonna show you everything I got and we're gonna try it and rate it 1 through 10. Lamb chops, turkey chops, chicken wings, mac and cheese, fried turkey chops, potato salad and greens, and a side of cornbread. I've always stood on honesty and transparency, but at some point coming up, I wasn't able to be as constructive as I would like to be. But my intentions were honest and they were pure as always. I don't mean no harm. This is one of the most roller coaster reviews I've ever done. But the day I'm not honest 100% about my experience is the day I stopped doing reviews. And at the same time, I attempted to be as constructive as I could. Just know I tried. God bless you.
When I saw it, it did.
Not when I saw it.
This lamb is more gamey than a lot of lamb chops I've ever had. It's also a lot fattier and a lot chewier too.
What the hell gamey
I'm not a
mean?
huge fan of that. For me personally,
Like
it's
a game?
4 out of 10. It's seasoned well though, and I do like the sauce. The sauce is nice and sweet. It's not super sweet though. It's a chicken wing. Everything here looks very simple.
Chicken wing was good.
It's seasoned well. It is seasoned extremely well. This is fried chicken, but it's really seasoned fried chicken. Hot sauce came on the side. Ooh, I like hot sauce. Without the hot sauce, for me, this is 7.5 out of 10. With the hot sauce, 7.8 out of 10. This is turkey chop. I didn't get on camera, but my family just tried it. They all kind of agree. This is seasoned really well, and it's a really good turkey chop. But all of this kind of just tastes like you at somebody's auntie house, like you at somebody's mama house, or
but isn't that
you
what
at your
you're
friend
supposed
house.
to taste like? Like what do a soul food restaurant supposed to taste like?
Yeah, I would think it's supposed to give Mama's house. I don't know. Maybe he won't Grandma's house.
Yeah, I don't understand what he meant by that. When he said, when I watched it the first time, I was like, what? It's supposed to give that. A soul food restaurant is supposed to give your grandma cooking, your mama cooking, your aunt cooking. It's supposed to give you that, not Gordon Ramsay. It don't supposed to give you that.
Your house, I just feel like if this was quicker and a little bit cheaper, I feel like this would be a very, very, very well-known spot, especially well-known enough for them not to be in a liquor store.
When I went back in, I was like, wanted to give you a little bit of time because you said you had a lot of orders. She said, yeah, we just been slammed.
I see why. I'm not surprised by any stretch of the imagination why they slammed. This turkey chop by itself is an 8.5 out of 10.
I can see, and you're in the liquor store, you get your liquor, you get your auntie's cooking. You said that. You just got off work.
The turkey chop.
Yeah, it is.
Next, we got the greens.
Yeah, that was just some meat.
Oh.
To be honest with you, that's
And she may have, like, maybe they used this. Do they sell chitlins?
I don't know. She just said it wasn't chitlins in there.
Oh, I'm about to say maybe she used the same spoon to scoop the chitlins. She used the same spoon for the collard greens too, and put it and it mixed together. So a piece of chitlin got into the green bowl and she didn't know. And so when he scooped it, it was a little piece of chitlin taste, and he don't like chitlins, and that's what happened.
Maybe that's what happened. That's what we're gonna stick with. That she used the chitlin spoon to get his greens. She used the shit spoon, and that's why he was like, "Oh no, oh no." He like,
And he's so nice with it, because that should have been 0 out of 10.
That's one of the worst things I've had in a long time. Oh. It's extremely pungent. It's strong.
Now, what would make it pungent?
Like green.
What does pungent mean? Sour?
I mean, a strong, pungent taste. I'm telling you, what it was, them greens was not done. I don't think they was done. Because that would be, they were still strong from just fresh cut greens. They wasn't, you could tell they was fresh cut greens. They wasn't canned.
Well,
they wasn't done. They probably just was not done. And somebody didn't taste them before they start serving them. You have to taste your greens.
Well, this one
did he say they was tender?
Let's see.
Oh.
Where that person just come on? It's somebody else's page. I was like, oh my god,
me and my family were driving around. It's not super sweet though. The chicken wing. Everything here looks house. For me, this is auntie house. Like you at somebody's mama house, or like you at your friend's house. Your house.
Oh, I thought he had put that, that thing in there. I was about to say, oh my god.
This would be a very, very, very well-known spot, especially well-known enough for them not to be in a liquor store.
When I went back in, I was like, wanted to give you a little bit of time because you said you had a lot of orders. She said, yeah, we just been slammed.
I see why. I'm not surprised by any stretch of the imagination why they slammed. This turkey chop by itself is an 8.5 out of 10.
I can see, and you're in the liquor store, you get your liquor, you get your auntie's cooking. You said you just got off work.
The turkey chop.
Yeah, it is.
Next, we got the greens.
Oh.
Yeah,
to be honest with you, that's one of the worst things I've had in a long time. It's extremely pungent. It's strong. It's a taste that don't taste like greens. I have no idea what that is, to be honest with you. I don't mean no harm, but that's a 0 out of 10 if you ask me. And to be honest with you, I don't really. I really don't mean to be rude, but God bless you. Have an amazing day. I'll be safe.
And why did he end with that? Like, he ended with that. He could have said my overall score, because you gave the turkey chop, you gave the chicken a good one. My overall score was this. He ended bad with that. Like, he know that not to do that. And people out here take this shit serious. They take everything he say to heart. Hello? 0 out of 10.
I was just thinking I'm finna cut this.
And put Drake. 0 out of 10.
Yep.
That's exactly how you said. 0 out of 10.
Okay.
You need to put Dre right there. 0 out of 10.
I was gonna do the sound.
Right there. As soon as he spit it out.
Because he deleted his video. So you can't even take Dre video and put it at the end of it. Because Dre deleted his video. But if you go on Olivia page and get the sound, it just use him.
But you put your face up there. 0 out of 10. Or Paul's Keith face spit like. Yeah, that was a piece of chitlin in there. And they made a mistake. Because he was like, I never tasted anything like this before. I've never heard him do a review on a piece of chitlin.
I don't think he
won't. He probably won't. I don't blame him. 0 out of 10.
Well, she has asked that you guys all please make your own judgment on her food. please stop making bad reviews. Can you type in their name? Let me see what they Google say.
What's their name?
Lily's
Lily Bells.
Lily Bells.
Lily Bells. I bet she famous now. Goddamn 0 out of 10. What's her name? He's on Mr. Charm. He was there in January.
Yeah, he said it was good.
Here we go.
What up, though, TikTok?
This her responding?
Well, there's somebody done recorded it.
We be doing that, but no. We only cook our greens with turkey. The greens did not actually set out for the day. They were made fresh. But it's okay. Everybody's taste buds are different. We're not mad. We just like to have a little fun. But we appreciate the feedback and hope you come and see for yourself.
Let's go.
I'm not mad at that response, actually. I think it was a pretty decent one, to where it's like, no, we don't use chitlins, we don't do whatever, and everyone's taste buds is different. I wish that was the first video that they made, but either way, they came around. They said they don't put chitlins in the greens. They said they put turkey. This is what Keith Lee received. Now, that down there does kind of look like turkey to me, or ham, whichever one. But again, I am not, I didn't grow up on greens, so I can't judge it too harshly. So it just sounds to me like Keith Lee just got a bad batch. And the restaurant as a whole did pretty well, actually. So he liked the chicken. The lamb, he said, was a little fatty. So
he said gamey.
It was the chicken, the lamb. I forgot what other meat, but it was going well until them greens. So I don't know if it was a bad batch. And then looking at those foils and stuff, I hope there's a way they have a way of keeping all of that warm. But overall, I'm not mad at the response. And I'm having my little fun and everything, but they're taking it pretty easy. I just wish they would delete that Mr. Chime Time video. But yeah.
What happened?
What up, though, TikTok?
And look how many pots they got up there. Them greens wasn't done. Them greens wasn't done.
She just reposted Chime Time's video when Keith said it was bad.
Right here?
No, that's Mr. Chime Time's video. Go down.
This one?
Click on their page. Lily Bell's Cuisine. Somebody tagged them.
Right here.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so she posted.
So I just wanted to get on here to address this issue that we're having. There have been some false Google reviews on our page, and it's very disheartening, especially because the people who are leaving these reviews don't even live here in Michigan. They've never stepped foot in our restaurant. Michigan. And some of the things that they're saying are suggestive of the Keith Lee review. So yeah, I wasn't expecting that. Really caught me by surprise. I know we don't deserve that. We work too hard to get our reviews to a certain point, and just to see a plummet like that in a matter of seconds. I mean, I know that's something that Keith Lee doesn't stand for. So it's like,
well, he redid that video.
Really? We're a family-owned business. Like, we all quit our jobs to be there. We're there full time. This is how we live, so something like that, people go to Google first. So to see that can really tarnish a business, to see that rating.
Really go to TikTok.
So like I said, I know we don't deserve it. But I'm praying for you all. There's a lot of hate, unnecessary hate. So I know that God got us at the end of the day, but yeah, I just wanted to address that. Peace.
Yeah, now that's wrong. Don't lie. Yeah. Don't lie. That's wrong. I would say that's wrong.
That is. But that's what I'm saying. He already know he has them type of fans. So I think that he should have already you know, like you said, cut that part out. He could just said 0 out of 10 and then gave an overall rating, but the spitting it out made it extreme. And I know he probably didn't mean for her to get bad reviews and stuff like that, because he still said 7 out of 10 on this and 7 out of 10 on that. But just that little part, his fans is crazy, so they do the most.
They do, and he should have put overall, because he usually say overall. Like, and then he usually go back and
him off guard. He was like, "Oh my gosh, I don't know what they fed me." I mean, because he ended it after that. He was like,
"Yeah, like what happened?" Man, that is sad that they going down like that. Yeah, I think she just used the wrong spoon.
It happens.
It does. It happens, and I hope they can bounce back.
Well, on another note, you know that there was a concert scheduled in Vegas, Lovers and Friends, the 90s, 2000s, that all these people bought tickets for and flew out to Vegas to have a good time, and they canceled the concert.
Yeah.
Due to high winds, and there was no high winds. So it was food vendors that drove there with their food trucks to be vendors, and people were outraged that these people played with them and their money.
So what really happened?
They don't know. They said it was canceled. They said they canceled it 10 hours or 16 hours before the concert was supposed to start. So, you know, Keith Lee went somewhere, some warehouse or something, and did a pop-up shop and sold family merch and let the food truck set up outside of there so they could sell
he was going to Lover and Friends.
Yes, he was supposed to make an appearance there as well. He was scheduled to appear there. I mean, Usher was there doing his practice routine before they canceled it. So, like, a lot of celebrities was already there because they were supposed to perform. Keisha Cole was already there. Like, didn't nobody know.
Who's the promoter of that? Who did it?
Same one from that other one that was a scam. What was that one that was a scam that Ja Rule had something to do with too?
Oh, Favor, something like that.
Something like that. Yeah. That's what they're saying, that this is a repeat of that, because they didn't.
That was bad. No, that was bad. Did you see that documentary? That thing was bad. Okay.
Oh, those people had tents and stuff. That I mean, a whole scam.
Yep. But here's something.
It was a scam, but I felt like it was a little shady anyway, because artists was saying, like, I know Monica had posted, like, I will not be at Lovers and Friends. I never agreed to be there. I don't know why I'm on the flyer. And it was other celebrities that were saying the same.
Oh, they done. And then somebody said they was going to take them 30 days to get the money back. So was this the first one? I thought this was a repeat.
They did one last year. They said this was the second year.
So they could afford Usher, but they couldn't afford the rest of those people. So they just wanted to sell the tickets. What they thought was going to happen was that they was going to get all this money in, and then they was going to be able to book these other people that they done got on the flyer and didn't.
Yeah, they had a lot of people. Do you got a thing of the flyer? It was a lot of people on that flyer. It was a big batch. I was trying to get in my jet and go over there, because you know I like a little, you know, girl, you looks good. Want you back there? Yeah, I was going back.
I thought I sent you. I thought I sent you the man that was talking about it. Oh, here it is.
Friends One Day Festival has been marred by trouble this entire year because there were people that were listening.
First of all, Janet Jackson and Usher.
I mean, they had all the people on there. Some of these folks were saying they never even heard nothing about doing nothing there.
They had Jodeci.
It was supposed to be 90s, 2000. Everybody.
Tyrese. Genuine. They didn't have enough money for all these people.
Like you said, maybe they thought they was gonna sell, and maybe they did sell all the tickets. I don't even know.
We're in Vegas right now. We just found out that the Lovers and
Child, this Lovers and Friends one-day festival has been marred by trouble this entire year because there were people that were listed that weren't officially booked. Well, now it's been officially canceled due to extreme severe weather. So Variety writes this: the one-day festival, which was supposed to begin at noon on Saturday in Las Vegas, was shaping up to be a millennial mixtape dream come true, with headlining sets from Usher, Backstreet Boys, Janet Jackson, Alicia Keys, Mary J. Blige, Monica, Brandy. Mind you, everyone from around the world was flying to Vegas to be a part of the show today. According to Lovers and Friends organizers in their statement, they say they have been monitoring a windy Saturday, possibly. However, now they have a high wind warning, winds from 30 to 35 miles per hour up to 60 miles per hour. They said they're following the advice of the National Weather Service and in consultation with local public officials, and they have to cancel the event for the safety of the concert goers. Child, this Lovers and Friends one-day festival has...
I don't know.
What you don't know?
It sounds shady.
I'm from Chicago, the Windy City. Where the wind? Where is it at?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they said it was canceled due to wind. There was no wind.
It was a little wind. It was wind. Look at her little skirt blowing away.
What happened? Usher was gonna
Vegas right now.
No, but she was skinny enough to blow away.
We just found out that the Lovers and Friends Festival is canceled. I'm so hurt right now. Like, I don't understand. I don't know if they couldn't tell us this earlier, like on Friday when the wind conversation first started happening, but now we're all here in Vegas for this festival. We flew from Atlanta. My friend flew from DC. People come from all over the world to get here, and the festival's canceled. Like, it makes sense if the winds are going to be too dangerous, you know, for people to be outside. But at the same time, like, I didn't get an email. I didn't get a text message. I had to find out from our Uber driver. Like, our Uber driver was like, "Oh, you didn't know the festival was canceled? Like, where was the advance notice?" Like, that's what's frustrating about the whole thing. So, no, this is probably really hard to.
And normally when a concert is canceled and you buy it through Ticketmaster will send you an email prior to letting you know that things has been canceled. So do they not sell through Ticketmaster? So somebody said it was giving them vibes, and there it is.
What?
The
extra, see all about it. If you're a big music lover, you're going to want to listen up. A groundbreaking music festival, the Fire Festival, has just been announced, promising an unparalleled experience for attendees. Set on a private island in the Bahamas, this event is touted as the ultimate luxury getaway, combining world-class performances with top-notch accommodations and exclusive amenities. Organized by renowned influencers and entrepreneurs, the Fire Festival offers attendees the opportunity to escape to a tropical paradise while enjoying performances by some of the hottest artists in the industry. From breathtaking beachfront stages to lavish VIP lounges, every aspect of the festival is designed to provide a truly unforgettable experience. Guests can indulge in gourmet dining, sip on handcrafted cocktails, and immerse themselves in the vibrant atmosphere of this one-of-a-kind event. With stunning scenery,
So yeah, it was a lot. Okay. And none of that happened. None of it happened. None of it. None.
And did those people didn't even get their money back, did they?
Yes, some people was able to get their money back, but it wasn't all of it. Yeah, that's what the documentary said. That some people was able to get their money back, but not all of it. It was sad. It was a sad day for the white people. It was a sad day. It was a sad day. And Ja Rule was in the middle of it.
Well, now they had to do it for the colors. They had to make sure that they spent their money and didn't get anything in return.
And hopefully they get their money back, though. Hopefully they get their money back. That's what we want, them to get their money back.
We do. We wish them the best and they're getting their return.
Yes. So you sent me this.
Okay.
And I have no idea what the hell was going on.
Okay.
And I turned it off when I heard this, but then I didn't even look at the rest of it.
So I want a train ran on me, but I don't think the logistics will work because I am a one and done ass. So I can help. organize, facilitate, and participate. Just let me know. So I want a train ran on me.
What
but I
the
don't think
hell?
the logistics will work.
So I ended up watching the whole video. Like, she was going all in on how she wanted the train ran on her, and I was kind of confused that people come to TikTok.
I was on 12 seconds. Is it more?
Click on Kiera.
And did Kiera want a train ran on her by a woman?
Yeah, so I want a train ran on me.
Yeah, she gonna end
up
saying
I don't think the logistics will work because I am a one and done ass bitch. Like I need to recharge, reload after one. But if I'm getting this train ran, and I want a big train, I don't want like just 4 people. I want like the whole pride parade.
The whole pride group.
Where is the rest of it?
You must have clicked off of it. What happened?
That
so
was
I want a train ran on me, but I don't think the logistics.
That ain't her. Her name's Kira.
So I want a train ran on me, but I don't think the logistics.
Yeah, you had went off her page.
So I want a train ran on me, but I don't think the logistics.
Did they take her off? Did they block her?
Mm-hmm.
So I want
you know they in the middle of taking people out.
Yeah, but she said the whole community.
First of all, does she want all women? Like, what does she want? There she go again.
Oh, she's real strong right there. God, dog, is that her?
Girl, my friend learned a valuable lesson today to stop drinking my fucking shit because they're like, ooh, I'm gonna steal a sip. And you know what's in here? Everclear. Bitch, they went to heaven instantly. They took a sip and they turned into a transformer because it's just straight diesel. My friend learned a.
She don't give a long ones. But yeah, that was her. That was it. And she want a train ran on her. And
so I want a train
this
ran on
other
me,
person.
But I don't think the logistics will work because I am a one and done ass. So I can help.
Well, because she only seen from the head. If she would have seen from the neck down, she would have knew that she can't run a train on her.
So I want
she might run a train
on
on her.
But I don't think the logistics will work because I
Oh
am
my
a
God.
So I can help.
You can't.
Facilitate.
She said she can organize it. She gonna organize it and facilitate it and then participate into it.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know, people. Did you see I sent you the guy that went through the begging people?
Oh yes. Yes. And them sorry asses, they get on my nerves. These people it's getting ridiculous. It's getting ridiculous. Now you can Google it and they talk all about this. It is ridiculous. It's getting bad. It's getting bad.
Yeah. Because I've been on here for 25, 30 minutes now. I've been saying the same thing on how much I need, and ain't nobody saying nothing. I'm really getting tired, though. No shade. I really am.
We need, if I could get 800, then I can finagle the rest. Like
finagle the rest.
Finagle the rest. You need 800, but you can finagle the rest.
Finagle. You finagle the 800, goddamn. You're finagling the 800.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just not us. Point that out right there. It's just not us.
Like, okay, niggas really came through with some food. Woo, 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 woo. Niggas was hitting the ball and woo, woo. Like, and that house had been.
I'm gonna break it down for people who may not understand this. TikTok is one of those apps where if you have a legitimate following and you have a respectable amount of content that gets a lot of engagement, a lot of comments, shares, likes, whatever, you maybe can't live off the money you make from this app, but you can damn sure plug a few holes in your finances with it, depending on, what your finances are. Like if you out here struggling in the, thousands, close to tens of thousands, you out of luck. And then if you go live, people will send you money for whatever reason. Maybe you asked for it. Maybe, they just want to give it to you. Maybe you do the NPC thing. But I could never fix my face to set my camera up or my phone up, drink my water and get on this fucking app and beg people for money. I don't see how people, grown ass people, get on here and literally beg. And then not only do they beg people for money, they get mad when you don't send them the money that you worked your fucking job that you hate for. You see what I'm saying? The job that you didn't want to go into on Monday through Friday. The job that you probably worked through your lunch break. The job that you probably had to stay 2, 3, 4, 5 hours after. You maybe worked a double. You maybe worked a 12-hour shift back to back to back to back. Yeah, they get mad when you don't send them that fucking money. And this is just the culture or the era that we're in right now. Right now, I know everybody fucked up. Everybody broke. Everybody, the cost of everything is skyrocketing. I get it. But you can't come on this fucking app and literally beg people for their money. And it's like a lot of these creators, their whole identity is that, right? They go live to either start controversy or beg for money. I just couldn't do that shit. And again, even if you do, how the fuck you gonna get mad at somebody for not wanting to send you their money? I don't get that. And this is like the 30th video I've seen. Some of these people I've seen over and over and over again. So I'm like, damn, their whole identity is begging for money. Mm-hmm. All in all, man, if you want to post your content on this app for whatever reason, let's just say the reason is to make some money, you can make a respectable amount of money. I guess that's the best way I can say it. But under no circumstances should you come on here and beg people for their money. I'm sorry. I can't rock with that shit.
Yeah, because I've been on here for 25, 30 minutes now. I've been saying
she get mad. But did you see he was switching hats?
Yeah, Mario, Luigi.
I was like, I thought I was a little bit had kicked in.
You thought your drink had. Did you have ice in it?
Mm-hmm.
It's gone now.
It's gone, yes. But yes, there are people on here begging. And I think I'm gonna set up a camera now. I was against it. But maybe 25 cents. Because I got 2. Somebody gave me a diamond, so I got 2 cents. But maybe I can get 25 cents. I don't want you to come in. People be asking to come in live. No. Maybe we can get some just set up and just have people come on to this show and just beg.
Yes, give us some beggars.
People been begging.
Not any donations to our Cash App at all.
Oh, I don't think that people read the bottom and engage to support 2BlackMothers. You can Cash App us at $2BlackMothers. $2BlackMothers. It goes to the upkeep of this podcast. So yes, we don't put that out there because if you want to donate, you donate. If you don't, you don't. We still love you. Just make sure you subscribe, like,
and share.
Yeah.
Yes.
And hit the damn notification button. Yes.
Ding ding.
Ding ding. Yes, but this woman was mad. She was like, look, I've been on here for 3 goddamn hours.
Been on here and y'all ain't gave me nothing.
Nothing. They do. They really get upset. And I just don't understand. I just don't understand how you get upset like that. I don't. Help me. Help you. Stop fucking begging. But people have been begging for years. Like the homeless thing, all the homeless things. Some of them, they don't need it. They don't need it. But they out there begging.
Oh, that's why, TikTok just helped them out. It helped them out in just being able to not even have to stand on the corner. Like,
it's lazy begging now. It's lazy begging. You don't have to work for it. You can just sit here. Just sit here.
They no longer have to be like this on the corner.
I can't see you, girl.
Oh, shoot. They don't no longer have to hold a sign. Instead, they'll say, come on, you guys. I need to get a room for the night. I'm homeless, about to be outside. Come on. Yes. Oh, thank you. Thank you for the 10. Okay. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Then the next day they back like, need $100 more. I told you the boy got a car off here. I'm telling you, they bought him a car. He was begging for so long. And then he said, I need y'all to help me pay this car note, $400 a month. And people was like, ain't nobody tell you to get a car note. He was like, y'all told me to get a car.
How much did they send him that he got a car note? Why didn't he go get a cash car? He wanted a new one.
Maybe he didn't get enough for that.
He wanted a new one.
Mm-hmm. He probably got 1,000 down, 10,000. I mean 2,000.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. Couple more. Let's see. What's going on in the white world?
Watch this, and then we gotta talk.
We're not gonna do it all.
Okay, John Paul Miller.
You know him?
He is a pastor.
You know him?
Mm-mm.
Oh, I was about to say, you watch him, girl.
I'm just doing the investigation.
Oh, okay. So what's going on?
So John Paul Miller had church service, and at the end, he told the congregation that his wife was dead. He said, "Don't unalive. Don't ask no questions. Don't say anything. I just want y'all to get up and walk out." But she made a video 48 hours before that.
Was unalive? While she was unalive?
No, 48 hours prior to being unalive. You know, saying that you know, she just was gonna pray on it and things of that nature. She was talking about abusive relationships and things like that. And then 2 days later, she was found unalive. Her family feels that he has something to do with it. And because she asked for a divorce, and now a mistress has came out.
In the church?
Yeah, so they are investigating. But if you go to Jolly Ginger, you know, he's going to be able to tell you all the details. And I like how he talks.
Okay, well, let's see what she talking about. And then we go to Did you send me Jolly?
Probably not.
Send me Jolly.
Okay.
Instead, I'm going to have you stand up, and I'm going to make an announcement. And after the announcement, I'm going to ask that you leave church quietly and don't talk about the announcement here in the building, please, if you can, so y'all can stand to your feet. Before I make the announcement, I also want to say that my request to you is that you will continue to come to church and serve and give for the next little bit. I don't want to I'm taking a little bit of a break, and I don't want to have to worry about the church. My break may be a few days, a few weeks, I don't know. I got a call late last night. My wife has passed away. And yeah, it was self-induced, and it was up in North Carolina. And we're gonna have a funeral for her next Sunday here at 3 p.m. And
so this man, the lady died last night, and they already know when the service gonna be. All right. Did you send Jolly?
The alleged mistress has made a statement, and the coroner doesn't agree with J.P. Miller's assessment. Before we talk about the alleged mistress's statement, let's look at this right here. I found this news article at Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, Inspired News and Reviews. In this paragraph, it says the coroner refuses to rule this as a suicide. Now, as I said in my earlier video, the Robeson County Sheriff's Department has not released an official cause of death. And now it appears the coroner is flat out refusing to call it a suicide. Right now, the only person I've heard say that it's a suicide has been J.P. Miller. I find that oddly disturbing. If the authorities have not ruled on a cause of death and the coroner isn't agreeing with you, it seems like to me that you would keep that a little more private until we know what's going on, considering she was your wife. Now, as for the alleged mistress, this is Susie Skinner. In the days following Micah's death, they were seen around town, and the local residents were like, what the fuck? Now, according to people who used to attend this church, they've been seeing each other for a while, since 2021. Now, before we look at her statement responding to those allegations, I think it's important that we talk about Susie Skinner's husband, Chris Skinner, because in 2021, her husband, Chris Skinner, passed away after being found drowned in the neighborhood pool. What? Skinner was 40 years old and had been paralyzed for over 20 years, confined to a wheelchair. He moved to Myrtle Beach because he was an avid surfer. He did what's called adaptive surfing. And he had been visiting this neighborhood pool for over 8 years. But apparently on September 6, 2021, he was at that pool alone and somehow ended up in the pool, and nobody was there to save him. A lot of people at that time questioned the circumstances of his death. And J.P. Miller conducted his funeral. The same J.P. Miller who's now out and about with Chris Skinner's widowed wife. And again, according to local residents and people who used to attend the church, they say that they've been seeing each other since 2021. Who knows? But Susie Skinner made the following statement to respond to the allegations. She said, "He is my friend. His wife died 4 days ago, and he had no one to eat with. He asked some people to sit with him, but no one could go. So when he asked if I could go, I went. We've been friends for years. It wasn't a date." Now, she should have stopped right there because that responds to the allegations. That's all that needed to be said. But you see the rest of this paragraph? Let's see what she said. People also said his wife, but we think does he think that or does we think that, Susie? Because if you're not a unit, if you're not an item, if you're not together, then he thinks that. But if you are together, then we think that. But we think she called the police before she did that, and she bought up and wanted to make sure that they could ping her phone so her family could find the what? She says this is from the nurse at the hospital. What? No, you got that from J.P. Miller. That's where you got it from. Then she says, then she did it, talking about self-unaliving. She has attempted before. She is schizophrenic, bipolar, and dependent personality disorder. Why are you saying these things? This is not your place to say. This sounds a whole lot more than defending a friend. I'm just saying, this is my opinion. This is my assessment. I think that all this medical information is out of line, especially when we have reports from Micah's friends that said that these mental conditions are not real and that JP was making it up and had her admitted to a hospital. And according to Micah's friends, JP had her admitted to a hospital because she found out that he was misusing church funds. Now, all of that's alleged from her friends, but I'm just saying, given that context, I don't think Susie should be putting this information out here. I don't think it's Susie's place. She put herself off her medication starting in December against her doctor's orders and JP's wishes. What the fuck does JP's wishes have to do with the medication that she chose to take or not take? Married or not, your medical decisions are between you and your doctor. And even texted her family to tell her she was doing it. This is the longest she's been off lithium since being diagnosed in 2017. She goes on to talk about several incidents that happened a few weeks ago, or she doesn't know them to be true. She was just told this from JP. But why are you saying it? Why the day after Micah was found dead did JP stand in front of an entire congregation and say, y'all know she had a mental illness? And now here you are doubling down on the mental illness. And then JP gave an interview with the news outlet doubling down on the mental illness. This is called creating a narrative. That's my opinion. But I could be wrong. What do y'all think?
So, Nancy Drew, what is your take?
My take on it is this is a case of Chris. What was his name? His name was Chris something.
Who, the pastor?
The pastor name is John Miller, but there was a guy named Chris. He had unalived his wife and children and came back, and he stood in front of the news and cried and said his wife was missing, his kids was missing, and you know, she just ran away. She wanted to get away. She wanted to leave him. He got a new girlfriend within the next week and was showing her off. And he had really buried them in like a oil barrel thing that was off in the country.
Was this that house that was for sale that time I was telling you about it? The house that he did it in was still for sale. Nobody didn't want to buy the house. It was on Redfin. Do you remember?
I don't remember, but it probably was. But he in prison now. It
Was this a
reminds me of.
documentary? They did a documentary on this.
They did a documentary, a Lifetime movie of 2020.
Yep, that's that house that I was telling you about that was still for sale. Yeah.
Yeah. And so that reminds me of this. I think that him standing in front of the congregation at the end of it and saying, "Oh, she unalived herself. You know, don't ask any questions. She had a mental illness. Get up and walk out."
That's stupid. He shouldn't even say nothing. Like, who advised him of that dumbness?
First of all, I would think that if your wife unalived herself the day before, that you would have your assistant pastor conduct church, and you wouldn't even been there. You wouldn't even have been there. You would have had them make the announcement at the beginning of the church to pray for our pastor. He's going. Our first lady has passed on, and then that would have been the beginning of service, and they would have went on, and your assistant pastor would have did the whole service, and you would have been at home. For you to come there the whole time, and then you sitting out with Susie, and she talking about nobody else could show up, so I made it. He's my friend. He did it.
He did it.
They're gonna find him guilty down the line. It's gonna take him a while.
Guilty.
She's my guilty. It's gonna take him a little minute.
Speaking of church, let's move on to another church service.
Okay.
I lift my hand. Oh,
now she distracted me.
I lift my hands. Hey.
You gonna wait?
Stop her.
So that right there would have pissed me off. Okay. Okay.
Hush your mouth.
If I was in the midst of praising and he would have did this,
hush.
He wouldn't have. It wouldn't have got out a second time because I would have grabbed his hand so fast. You don't me
now. Do you not think that she was doing the most?
She was. But then that's when you have somebody come in there and take her away.
Right. Like, somebody should have came. Now, I do feel like she was doing the most. She was distracting me. Like, I was like, oh, lift my hand. And she, like,
the moment. She felt that in the moment.
Understand. But now you distracting everybody else from feeling the moment.
Yeah, but this.
Yeah, I agree.
You don't snap your fingers at me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you just don't do that. You don't.
Hush, hush. Silence.
You want to pour me some water? Can you pour me some water?
Silence in the name of Jesus. Silence. In the
name of Jesus.
Jesus. That's what he said. Silence in the name of Jesus.
Yeah, he ain't have to hush.
He didn't have to.
It didn't have said somebody help our sister out, escort her.
Exactly. He said none of that. He said, I think that was rude.
That was. I would have been like, Sister Mary, give my ties back. Give my ties. This rude ass. They'd have put me out.
And let it keep going.
The church is on the road.
To God. You were in a whole different kingdom than God. And God had chose.
Jesus.
You were enemies to God. You were in a whole different kingdom than God. And God had chose.
Like, what happened? Did the pastor sleep with his girlfriend? Like, what happened for him to walk up to boldly?
I don't know. I have no idea what this pastor did. But brother man came in there with his pistol ready, and Superman came behind and saved the day because I don't know what was going to happen. That man, he just took a chance there because he could have got shot.
Yes.
He took a chance and jumped on him.
Yes. And this is why we watch church virtually.
No, virtual. Yes. What we say? Woo! He got from the house. Because honey, I ain't got time. These people is out of control.
Oh my God. And then, I mean, the pastor's telling you to hush.
Maybe he told him to hush the week before.
I know. Maybe that's what it was. That's what it was. Man.
I'm so glad we speak.
Okay. We got a couple more.
Juice. Did you put it in a juice cup?
It is juice. 0 out of 10.
0.
0 out of 10.
0 out of 10. Tastes like Kool-Aid water.
I know. So we got 2 more things, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We have to talk about Uncle Shay Shay.
Okay, I ain't seen Uncle Shay Shay.
You sent it to me.
Oh, let's see what it is.
You know.
Oh yes. Oh gosh.
You know I'm about to say. You know what I'm about to say. Like, really?
Okay.
Really, Uncle Shay Shay?
All the
look at that, Ocho. You ain't shading with me. I keep it.
What?
Yeah,
Hey.
That's the first Pharrell Williams collection. They actually, you okay? Show
Hold
your ass.
on. Hold on. You bought that for somebody and they messed up?
Who handed it in?
Hey, boy. Hey, that you know that little speedy bag, that's about 9,000. You know that, right?
Hey, look at Ocho. This here, it was criminal.
It was what?
It was criminal for somebody.
Oh, right. Let me see where they messed up, huh? But that was white. That was YSL.
Yeah.
Oh, that's nice.
Hey.
Oh, that's nice.
Show out. Oh, think I won't keep it? Here.
Hey, see, they got, man.
Ocho.
Oh, what's that? I can tell you what I could look at that and tell you. I can tell you what size that is right there.
Little foot.
That's a 7, huh?
Hey, show out O'Shea if you want to.
That's a size. That's a size 7. I bet, huh?
Like a 6.5.
Well, it look like the same shoes he had on when he stepped out with that green tight ass outfit on. Them his shoes.
You got a whole lot of gifts, but they've been messing up for real.
Didn't I tell you I had what Rail had?
Ooh,
hey, show out. I keep it.
Yeah, but who that was for?
Dang, don't worry about it. I don't know who it was for. What else was that? Did I get anything else?
He don't know who it was for.
Hey, boy, you don't be you don't be bullshitting, huh?
I left the other 2 upstairs. I'll show y'all them next week.
Hey, you don't be
eat it.
Hey, you don't be
You ain't gonna talk.
no.
No. I eat it. I eat it. Before I give it to somebody that's ungrateful,
right.
You act a damn fool. I won't. I eat it.
Well, bitch,
well, why when I go to these stores, I don't be seeing the
you be standing on business.
Styrofoam and plastic all on the straps and stuff.
Well, for display, you're not gonna see it on display. You're not gonna see that on display. But when they package it up and send it to you, you'll see it. It'd be packaged
send
up.
it to you. But like if you buy it in the store, it'd be like that.
Yeah, when you buy it, they buy it in the store, but you don't want it on display. You don't want to get the one off the display rack. You want to get the one that's in the back.
Right. And so it's gonna be wrapped. It's gonna be wrapped in styrofoam and plastic.
I don't know about styrofoam because most of the time, well, YSL probably will be wrapped in styrofoam, but Louis Vuitton will not be wrapped in styrofoam.
What about Chanel?
Chanel, no. His Chanel was wrapped in styrofoam?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
She's my
it ain't styrofoam. It's just a little white. It was just white. That's just white. That's white tissue. That's white tissue paper.
Nevertheless, why would you hold on? So
my thing is,
I'm feeling like, did you go to the store and buy these things? Because why wouldn't you return them if you decided not to?
They don't go to the store to buy them things. They have their stylists come and send that stuff to them. But here's the thing: why you talk about if you act up, I'm gonna keep it. If you act up, I'm gonna keep it, and that's why you have your own shit.
Now, what does have a stylist send it to a mean? Do they not pay for it?
No, your stylists go and get the stuff and bring it to you. You pick it out, what you select, whatever your stylists have bought.
But why wouldn't you return it if you decided not to give it to the person?
Because he hold it on to it, so his next broad will have something to pick from.
Oh, okay. Because it was given, I can't return it because I didn't get it from there.
It was given. I just got it on the side for my next broad who's coming to me. But what I'm saying is $9,000 for a bag. Bitch, don't buy me no bag. Put that on my mortgage payment. How about that? That's my mortgage.
Well, I know he got them shoes. If you go to that green outfit, he got on them shoes.
We're gonna go. I thought it was orange show. What's those red? He had
Those was orange.
Those was orange. I thought it was
red.
Go
back to him.
Those are red. Maybe. But he's not a 6. He's not a 7. Shay is big. He's a pretty he's a big guy. He gotta be a 10 or 11. He's not a 6 or a 7. He's definitely, his foot is not that small.
Can you go to the video?
What video?
Type in total wine.
Okay, hold on. I was like,
it's right there.
I saw it. I'm sorry.
Oh, what's that? I can tell you what I could look. I could look at that and tell you. I can tell you what size that is right there. That's a 7.
He took that off his foot. He got on orange on his shirt.
Hey, show out on Shay if you want to.
I just think he saying like that whole show out on Shay if you want to is a bunch of crap. Did you send it to me?
What?
The total wine.
Go to just type in total wine.
Oh, Shannon Sharp. I gotta type in total wine Shannon Sharp.
Mm-hmm.
No. You got me looking at this man had on some goddamn green shoes.
Oh, must have been the other boy that had on some different color ones. I feel like them would have went better with the bag.
Yeah. They would have. Did the agent go?
We're at the last stop of the day. Total Wines. Line starts over there. Got up early. We had a late night, but we don't do excuses. We just get the job done because that's what we signed up for. What? Not Shannon Sharp anymore. This Total Wine sells the most.
He did that. Yeah, but you know how I feel about him and on the borderline of with the women thing. I just really feel I don't know. You know. That whole thing talking about you act up if you want to. If you gave it to me, it's a gift. You're not taking it back. Better yet, I'm not leaving it at your house. Come to my house and get it.
He like women that need him.
Exactly. You need to be able you can afford to buy that bag for yourself. You can buy for yourself. You can buy for yourself. Don't need you to buy me that bag. Don't need you for that bag. Can buy that bag myself and you one. We can rock it together, bitch. Like really? No. People got the game messed up. You got it messed up, Shannon. Act up if you want to. What was the last thing? What's going on with Peach's girl?
We got to get in the Peach tomorrow.
Okay. We get in the Peach tomorrow because she just be doing the most. She do. She be doing the most. And her 7 kids. Somebody said looking like they driving the short bus. That's what they drive her husband. So I would like to thank our followers. We are now up to 148, 43, 45, something like that. Subscribers. I would like to thank them because lately I haven't been posting what we need to really post, but now we're going to start posting some more content. We're going to change it up a little bit. So thank you for sticking with us. We appreciate you. We thank God for you and we love you. Now it's time to say goodbye to all my family.
Until we meet again, make sure you hit that subscribe, like, and share.
And don't forget the notification button. and leave your comments below. We'll be sure to get back with you.
Peace.